Hi, it's Doyle again. I want to take a moment and tell you a quick story about how I first got started marketing online. I first started about a year and 3 or 4 months ago, and I was probably just like you. I knew nothing about online marketing. I just heard that it was, people were making a lot of money on the internet. Sounded like a pretty easy thing to do, so I started looking around online. And at first, when you first start looking online, it's like the universe of online marketing is this giant universe. And when you first start out, it's kind of like an analogy I use is looking at the world through a straw. And you just see this little section of the whole world of online marketing. So being new, I had no clue what I was doing. I came across a couple of these smaller business opportunities. Can't even tell you what the names of them are now. But anyway, they weren't that much to join. They were probably $300-400 to join. I joined those companies, and there was no human there. It was just website stuff. They told you this, and they said, you need to buy these lists and do these email blasts and do all these marketing programs. So I did it. I probably spent $1,000 or more collectively between those two programs that I did. And through spending my time and energy and effort and the money, I managed to produce $0. Not 1 cent did I make on either of those two programs. But I wasn't disappointed because I knew that I was new. I didn't know what I was doing, and I knew it had to work. I knew there were people who figured it out and were really making money, and I just needed to find the right company or the right person that could teach me and help me be successful. So, as luck would have it, I ran into an individual who I believe is an absolute genius, an absolute online marketing guru. And this guy had spent 12 years in the corporate world doing online marketing for people like Merck and Pfizer and Johnson & Johnson, these major Fortune 100 companies. And he really, really knew online marketing. So he got out of the corporate world, formed his own online company, and what he did is he put together a course to teach people how to market online, how to market correctly and effectively. So I joined his program, and it was just phenomenal. It's like, here is the secret. Here is what really works. Here's how to market and to really do the right things that really produce a return to you. And it was just like this giant curtain was lifted up, over my head where you could see the deal, see that the universe of the online marketing, so to speak. The second thing that was so important is to have a real, honest-to-God human being that I could pick up the phone and call and talk with. And when I got stuck, I didn't abuse the privilege. I didn't call him all the time, but I would read the information and watch the videos and learn it and apply it. And then after a while, if I just hit my head on the wall or needed some help, I could pick him up and talk to a real, honest-to-God person that cared about me and my success. And he could say, let's tweak this, do this, like that. I would do it. And the majority of the time, it would just work like a champ. So that things were great. This guy was literally making 7 figures a year, was making tons of money, had a big brand new, I think 6,500 square foot oceanfront home, but he got tired of paying all the taxes to the U.S. government. So he started going to Belize and bought an oceanfront house there, started spending more time in Belize. And what he would tell me, which is really cool, he said, all you need is an internet connection and a cell phone, and you can do business anywhere in the planet. And I'm like, man, that's really cool. I would love to be doing that myself. But anyway, he started spending more and more time there in Belize, and he had all this money coming in. He started developing marinas there and developing other oceanfront homes and all this other stuff at the same time of keeping his online business going. Well, I woke up one morning, went in, got a cup of coffee, sat down at the computer, went to log on. The site was down. Uh-oh, not a good sign. So I went to a couple other sites, down as well. Picked up the phone, called him up, number disconnected. Now what? To this day, I cannot tell you what happened. It's just like they pulled the plug, he went off the radar, and to this day, I have no clue what happened. I've never talked with him, never heard anything from anyone else that was involved in the business. It's just things were rocking and rolling, and then, and it was really, it's like, well, that's great. I spent all this time and energy, and the thing just kind of just turned out the lights like that. So okay, that happened. So what am I going to do? Well, I liked online marketing a lot. I enjoyed it. I was good at it. I was making really good money easily without spending a ton of time and energy and effort to do it. So I set out to find another online company. I wanted to find a company that was real, that was substantial, that wasn't going to just disappear overnight like this other one did. And I wanted to find an even better company. And I literally spent months and months and months searching online. I wanted to be very careful. And another thing is I do very well in my profession. I help nonprofit groups raise money. I do fundraising. I've done that my entire career. I've been very blessed with that, and I do very well. So my time is very valuable, and I knew that whatever I wanted to do, whatever I found to do, I wanted it to be very financially rewarding and very lucrative. And that was one of my big criteria, and I wanted something real and substantial. So I went through this arduous process of searching for months and months, looking at everything I could find out there. And when I came across My Internet Business and studied it and looked at it and talked to people and did a lot of research on it, without question, it just stood out, just stood out like a beacon in the night. It just stood out from all the others. It's probably, in my opinion, the closest thing to a real franchise online. I mean, it is just the perfect business, step by step. It walks you through, tells you everything you need to do. The most important, the biggest reason the majority of people who fail in online business, the number one reason they fail is the lack of marketing skills, lack of knowing what to do, lack of knowing how to market online. They get in, just like I did in the beginning, don't have a clue what to do. These people tell you what to do, and usually they tell you to buy their leads and buy this and buy that because they're making money off of it, and you're doing all this and you don't make any money, and then you get frustrated, you throw in the hat, you quit, and then, it doesn't work. In your mind, online marketing doesn't work. Well, it really does work, but you need to be plugged into the right system and the right people and the right company. And that's one of the most important things about the My Internet Business is the online marketing training is the best I've ever seen, bar none. Much better than the other program that I was involved with that was very, very good, but it is so important. So for anybody that wants to get into a real online business, and study and learn the information and make it very successful, the My Internet Business is the perfect place to be. The one thing I'll tell you is it's not something that you just get in and click the mouse a couple times and all this money just falls out of the sky into your lap. You really need to learn the information and learn a few skills and techniques. They're not that hard. Just about anybody with common intelligence can learn these things and apply it. And the most important thing is you can work directly with me. I will be your mentor and your coach and work with you and help you and teach you and instruct you how to personally brand yourself and how to use attraction marketing in your online marketing business with My Internet Business and other multiple streams of income that you can also do online so that you can produce the income for you and your family that you want and that you need and that you desire, and also free up the time in your life. So you got to spend, when you first set it up and you're first learning all this information and getting everything set up, it takes some time. There's no joking about it. It takes some time to get it set up and get it set up right. But if you do it right, you can get it set up where it will produce automatic income. You kind of get it on automatic pilot in passive income. It never gets to where you can totally walk away from it. You still have to be involved, but the amount of time and the level of involvement can really, you can lower that to where you can have an awesome quality of life, have a substantial income coming in from your online business, and really enjoy it and have fun. So that's what it's all about. So I appreciate you listening to my story, and if I can help you in any way, give me a call. I would love to work with you and help you and teach you to be successful and find true success online, and not wonder and stumble like I did in the early days with those other programs and waste your money and get frustrated and have a bad experience like that. It really does work. Here's the thing, to sum it up. If you do the right things, right, and if you do enough of them, it will absolutely, positively work. It's not like flipping a coin or the lottery. It might work, it might not. If you do those things, online marketing will absolutely work for you. And I would love to help make it happen for you. So thanks again. This is Doyle Shuler. We look forward to talking with you soon.